Good.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, tasty morsels. It's Reverse BLT here. Welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time, welcome to the channel. I'm about to get into episode 3 of the 3rd season of The Boys, which is entitled Barbary Coast. I have no idea what that's about. The only thing it makes me think of is pirates. Last episode was kind of nuts. Butcher got superpowers and, just murdered the fuck out of an amosexual soup.
Stop kink-shaming me.
But he did get information about, that a little bit advances his search for Soldier Boy. He just found out that, from the sounds of it, that Soldier Boy is basically involved in covert operations going on during the whole Iran-Contra affair. Which is interesting. I love how they tie in real-world historical stuff to shows like this. And also, the biggest thing that came out of that, in my mind, in terms of character work, was Butcher learning that their handler, i.e. someone who probably knows information about this, yet did not actually tell them anything, was Grace Mallory, his old friend and boss. So I'm sure that's going to lead to some fallout. I feel like Hughie being kind of nebbishy and everything with Vicky Newman is going to make her suspicious and might blow their cover pretty soon, which would be very dangerous for them. And just as I predicted, MM just as he got out, they pulled him back in. So that retirement didn't last long. And yeah, Homelander has finally embarked on his full-scale meltdown. The catalyst for that was Stormfront killing herself by biting through her own tongue, which is a suicide method that I've literally only ever read about. I don't think I know of anybody who has really truly done it. It definitely happens in fiction all the time, but and I know you can die from biting through your tongue. I just don't know of anybody who's actually really done it in history. But anyway, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get into episode 3.
I can't. It hurts.
It's just a little tummy ache.
It's not my tummy. It's my side.
What am I going to say to you? Pain is weakness leaving the body.
Oh my god, I hate when people say that. Pain is not weakness leaving the body. Discomfort is weakness leaving the body. Pain is your body telling you something is actually genuinely wrong and you should stop what you're doing. Learn the difference between discomfort and pain.
Starlight.
Oh my god. Kid beauty pageants are so creepy. They always make them it's weird. It's like a celebration of their innocence, but also of their sexuality. Which is weird. It's weird to put the two together like that. Though I will say that was an awesome little routine. Oh man. She had power fatigue.
No, not.
Oh, look, I'm sorry.
What do you mean I'm up?
21 points with your base.
People like the feeling that you're being the real you. And also, a lot of people out there feel weirdly persecuted for their privilege.
A massive 44% uptick with white males in the Rust Belt.
What a shock. White males in the Rust Belt.
Yes.
Exactly the people who feel oppressed even though they actually have privilege. You know why? Because it's hard to recognize you have privilege when you're not benefiting by it. You know what I mean?
They want me to be myself?
There's limits, Homelander. Please don't be 100% yourself.
Everybody loves you and Starlight as a team. Together, you have a Q rating of 98%. No one's ever been that high.
98.
Why do you keep looking at it, Ashley? Prodigal son returns.
Prodigal son returns.
Literally said it. I can write for this show.
You jacking off with razors again?
You should see the other guy. Other guy's my penis.
Given as good as you get now, Hugh, you're really part of the group.
Just chuffed to have all the boys back under the same roof, right?
Really?
He's going to bust your balls later, though.
And there he was, right? In his fancy pants, lording over us like the Viceroy of Watt Square, eh? And that whole time, he weren't nothing but a soup's bootleg, eh?
Yeah.
If you ever want to know whether people love you, leave for a little bit and then come back. Their reaction to see you again will tell you everything.
Hi. Can you please
Listen to metal.
break my arm?
What?
It's gotta be real, and it's gotta last for days.
Yeah, but dude, an arm break can kill you.
Right here. Clean break. No permanent damage.
Hughie, you were insane, bro.
1.
Plus this guy... Ooh.
What do you think of our second choice?
Moonshadow.
She's body positive, but not too body positive.
Still fuckable.
Oh my god.
No one asked you, Ashley.
Sorry, Ashley.
Wait, did she actually hire an assistant named Ashley?
I'm thinking Silver Kincaid.
Ashley's Ashley.
But she's from Afghan.
She's from England.
We pay her back. We beg.
You know it's the principle of the thing with Nina. You remember Olivier? How many pieces did she cut off him while he was still alive?
Maybe it's time for you to stop working for people who cut people up when they make mistakes. You know Mallory's going to give you shit for being back in that car.
Oh, Marvin, what are you doing here?
Poor judgment, man.
Butcher!
Hey.
I love how excited Ryan is to see Butcher. That's nice. That's sweet.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Right as rain.
It'd be hilarious if Ryan ends up being like Legion, and he just has like all the powers.
There's something wrong with Homelander, something broken. He's threatened to murder me more than once. He's murdered other people, and it's only getting worse. And you're just going to be putting yourself and your family in danger.
I don't think he cares.
All the shit I swallowed for years. I mean, the ban, Fox racism, it's all for nothing,
Look,
right?
I'm
Look, I need a second.
I'm really sorry.
Oh, okay,
but
maybe he really is actually a good guy.
Promise me that you will leave and you'll never look back.
But here's the thing, though. If he is a genuinely good guy, he might want to be part of it just so he can try to change the system from the inside. I'm having a difficult time getting a proper read on him.
You still on that blue shit?
Should have probably killed me even faster.
Good. Then we can skip to the part where I accept your apology and you can come back to the crib with me.
I'm glad to see that they buried the hatchet. But of course, this means that we might be starting a redemption arc for A-Train, which means he's almost certainly probably going to die by the end of this season.
Whatever it is William thinks he may have heard, he's mistaken.
And she's a retired spook, dude.
Your assets around the world. How long do you think them and their families will last? When I put everyone on their fucking names on Facebook.
You'd sign the death warrants of dozens of innocent people who had nothing to do with this?
I'm embarrassed for the both of us as you're asking.
Man, Butcher's a piece of work.
I was in charge of trafficking the coke into the U.S. and then using the profits to buy more weapons. In the fight against the Reds, whatever it took.
Black Noir roast coffee, huh?
Were you part of that other thing, too?
What other thing?
She knows. Tell him.
The unwritten policy was to sell the cocaine strictly to minority neighborhoods. Destabilize, demoralize.
That is actually a true fact. Look it up. CIA actually had a deliberate policy of trying to get minority communities addicted to drugs to help preserve white supremacy.
We're just having some fun.
Our munitions dump is in that direction. You're about to blow up half the camp. Put it down. Now.
I do like the assertive type. You know, with a figure like yours, you are wasted down here.
Yeah, what a dog.
I'm sure this is disorienting.
Is that young Stan Edgar?
Stanford Edgar. I'm an associate with Bot American.
Stanford. Man, he was just an associate back then.
Bot American has entered into a partnership with the U.S. government in a global war against communism.
He's doing a good job doing Giancarlo Esposito's cadence.
Get down!
You're gonna die. Give away your position.
I'm not allowing this.
I'm sure Director Casey will address any concerns you may have.
Stan's always been the type to make sure that he had his I's dotted and T's crossed before he even goes into something.
I want to lose the mask. Silent ninjas
Whoa!
are extremely high with boys.
We're seeing Black Noir's face!
This one's a certain mystique.
Well, fuck Mystique.
I'm very surprised we just got to see Black Noir's face.
I could be Eddie Murphy.
And he's talking! I didn't even think about that. He's fucking talking right now.
You should smile more.
God, how many of these horrible, like, machismo bullshit lines you're going to bring out, buddy?
Hold that thought.
Gave away your position. That was really clever, too, doing a little freeze frame for the memory.
I am pitching the craziest twist. The audience will never see it coming, right?
Well, I've made my decision.
Oh, come on. You haven't even heard it yet.
I mean, may as well hear him out.
Turn of the deep.
Hey. I realize that when you've made an unforgivable mistake, the first person you have to forgive is yourself.
I need a word.
Deep, you need to learn how to apologize to people.
Do I need to remind you of the Flight 37 video?
Oh, don't use that willy-nilly. Bring that out for the serious shit. Like the really serious shit. Don't bring it out just to get your way.
First, I'll take out the nerve centers. The White House, Pentagon. Then any domestic defense capabilities, and then critical infrastructure.
I mean, why? No one can hurt you anyway.
Do it. No. You don't want to do it?
Just compromise.
You have absolutely no fucking leverage because I am the Homelander. And I really can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. Is he talking to the freaking octopus while he does it?
Oh, yeah? Like that?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Gonna jerk me off with all your arms?
You said the quiet part loud, dude. Did that octopus just get off? Oh. I thought the stuff was only supposed to last for 24 hours. It's been definitely longer than 24 hours. Butcher's a permanent soup now, isn't he?
Do you need any help?
Either that or he's having another waking nightmare.
We're onto something that could kill Homelander.
What is it?
You guys, he can hear tons of shit. The speaker in her ear is something he can hear.
So, for God knows how long, I have to pace on a smile, with Homelander growing more unstable by the hour, hoping that he doesn't kill me or worse.
Joe, I swear to God, I will riot if you kill Annie. I will motherfucking riot. I will go downtown and set buildings on fire.
Just trying to show the community I'm down for the cause.
What cause?
I mean, I can't run. I can't do shit. So I gotta rebrand, stay in the game somehow.
Or you don't. And you can just be my pain in the ass little brother Reg.
Just retire, man. But that's the thing. Some people, once they get that taste, they just can't be happy being normal.
Since you want to be down with the cause so much.
I spotted a blackmail. Followed the victim southbound on Marin Boulevard. I intercepted him, at which point the suspect became aggressive.
No, fuck you, buddy.
Brother lived a few houses up the street. 3 kids. He was just walking home from work. Blue Hawk curb stomped him so hard it cracked the pavement.
I'm not Malcolm X. Everybody loves the A train. Right?
Then you're not really willing to be down for the cause, man.
Right.
Where were we?
We're just gonna, like, start playing the flashback again.
Those are my men!
Idiot. Good. Because that fucker was a liability. Dude, are you, like, just killing her people? Yeah, Soups definitely shouldn't be in the military if they're going to have that level of discipline. Woke up and literally her entire fucking team was probably dead because of these idiots. So I'm guessing this is the beginning of her grudge against Soups.
They killed Soldier Boy.
What? Who?
The Russians. They had some kind of gun or weapon or something.
That's impossible.
No, we saw it. They took his body.
Oh my god, are we also gonna do some Winter Soldier shit? Except with Soldier Boy instead of his Bucky stand-in?
You didn't think I needed to know the truth?
It wasn't that simple.
Well, he's never gonna forget this. That's betrayal, Grace.
When will I see you again?
You won't. I ain't safe for you.
Wait!
Yeah, be careful. You're very strong.
Maybe I don't want to look at you. After what you've done to my Becca, did you ever think about that?
Oh, don't hurt him like that, Butcher. Come on. I know you think it'd be better for him if he doesn't like you, but don't do that. I love how Kimiko's trying to protect everybody. It would cut right through you, baby. Yeah, that's what he wanted. God damn it, Butcher.
Thanks, Homelander. This literally means everything to me.
To us.
To us.
Ah, here we are.
Ooh.
Oh, you asshole. I knew he was going to do something like this. The man constantly has to dominate people. Or any of them raw, because he'd still be able to hear them talking.
Oh, so many things I want to do, and now I can do them all, finally.
Oh no.
No one can stop me.
What are you thinking of doing, Homelander?
It is a South Korean delicacy.
Oh.
Holy shit, it's Timothy.
Timothy is fucking delicious.
I couldn't do it even if I just set aside the being able to hear his thoughts. I couldn't do it because it's alive. It's alive and wriggling. Man, Cassandra's kind of evil. Okay, Lady Macbeth.
Eat fucking Timothy.
I hate bullies so much. And it's actually even worse because we know octopi are actually very intelligent creatures.
He's praying.
He's praying?
Wasn't that delicious?
Homelander, you've become evil, man. There was a time when you wanted to be a good person, and you've let yourself become evil.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't what be nice? I can't. Why don't I get subtitles when they talk to each other?
Set up a meeting with you, me, and little Nina.
No. This is a very bad idea.
No, Frenchie, it's a very fucking good idea.
Trying to follow your logic here, Butcher.
We're going to Russia.
Oh, okay, that's the connection. Duh.
I told him I was thrilled to join the team.
No, Alex, that's a mistake.
I was in rehab. Would kill my mother for some oxy. Manager bailed on me, vought to everyone. But she didn't leave. So, do you really think I'm going to bail on you now?
I really want to believe you're a good guy, dude.
Let's hear it.
You already know. Hey, are you developing a conscience? He is developing a conscience. He didn't even need to be told by someone else.
No. The others don't get it, but I do. The gloves are off.
Could have been worse. You could have been like Laser Baby and had your eyes shoot out. That's hilarious.
What the fuck?
That was the perfect reaction.
The newest member of the Seven is supersonic.
Well, they're putting in the music too, like that rose ceremony.
Amigo, el honor es todo mío, hermano.
Hey, I thought you hated speaking Spanish. Well, your brother and everything.
Final new member of the Seven is...
Even doing the cuts back and forth.
Lord of the Seven Seas, the Deep.
Now, of course, this would have been scripted ahead of time, so like even the rejected people's responses were scripted.
Starlight here insisted on it. But you keep your distance, pal, because, well, she's my girl now.
What the fuck, Homelander?
Starlight and I.
Is this live?
In love. Hashtag Homelight.
Oh my god.
That fucking plays.
That plays like hell. That was perfect.
People are gonna love it.
Yeah.
Oh man, celebrity couple bullshit. Okay, so it was already scripted and planned and everything. She just can't deal with it.
Starlight and I are in love. Hashtag Homelight.
First line read was better. Wow, she really went for it that time, though.
Oh, baby, how was I supposed to know
Closing
that something wasn't
with her kid pageant performance. Wow. Yeah, this show knows how to fucking ratchet up the tension, man. Really does. So now we got home light is a thing.
I hate it.
I feel really sad for what Butcher felt he needed to do with Ryan to create a separation between them. But I think Hughie might be right. It's awful, but they kind of are going to need to separate, put as much distance as they can between themselves and people who might come to harm. Because Homelander is truly off the reservation now.
That's racist.
And I think it's only a matter of time before he just starts killing people left and right. Because he figures, what the fuck, who cares now? But man, that big... I love what they did with the whole memory of like what happened with Payback and Grace back during the Iran-Contra affair. Really does underscore how just like having a bunch of people with superpowers but who have no real training to be like, you know, to get like military discipline and all that kind of thing would just be an absolute disaster. And you know what? It's funny. As someone who's read comics for pretty much most of my life, I will say that's something that I always enjoyed being addressed directly, more in Marvel than almost any other thing. You know, this idea that the superhero teams regularly and rigorously trained so that they would have battlefield discipline and a command structure and everything that they would follow. Because you think about it, anybody with superpowers is a walking weapon of mass destruction. You know, they need to be very, very in control of themselves and, you know, follow chain of command and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I am not really 100% sure where this is going now. I think at some point that video is going to be released, though. I think that's going to happen this season. And as we've already discussed, that's the only thing keeping Homelander even remotely in check. And, you know, I just really hope that it's not Butcher himself who releases it, because holy shit. I mean, that would just represent such a backslide for the character, because he has had a little growth, you know, into being able to see just a little bit past his own personal vendettas, and it would be a shame to see him walk that back, you know, especially considering how many innocent lives he'd be putting at risk. I do find it interesting that compound, what was it, like V14 or whatever, I forget what they called it, but the new version of V that's supposed to be temporary appears to not be as temporary as advertised, because Butcher has definitely been more than 24 hours, and Butcher definitely still has powers. But of course, they're all unstable and coming and going as they please, which is interesting. I don't know if Hughie's, you know, impromptu broken arm is going to fly with Newman. I'm still expecting her to discover that, you know, there is reasons to be suspicious of him.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
And I'm wondering if he's going to try to go with the team to Russia, because it'd be even harder for him to cover up an absence that extended, you know? But I see him trying to do it, because Hughie's just, I don't know, he's got a little bit of that same dog with a bone mentality that Butcher has. Once he gets on something, it's like it's really hard for him to stop. But yeah, I think, you know, we're going to spend at least a few episodes just dealing with the increasing sense of dread at Vought Tower, with you know, everybody just getting more and more disturbed by Homelander and wondering what on earth he's going to do. And like I said, culminating probably in the release of the video and him just going absolutely fucking insane. But you know what? Something just occurred to me. There's an unaccounted for person. Where the hell is Cindy? Remember her? The telekinetic bald girl who escaped from, what was it? something Grove, I can't remember, but that place where they were experimenting on people to make staple suits. We didn't get a single mention of her in anything so far this season, and I think that they were hoping we'd forget about her so they can spring her on us at the end. And another surprise thing, I wasn't expecting to get a reveal on Black Noir's appearance and voice. There's definitely stuff there. Like I said, I know some spoilers and stuff from the comics, but seeing him tells me that either they're not doing a certain twist from the comics, or if they are, they're doing it in an extremely different way. So I'm very curious to see where they go with that, as well as the whole mystery of Soldier Boy, where it seems like they're literally combining Captain America and Bucky's storylines with the whole like Winter Soldier and stuff with him. So I'm very curious to see how that all rolls out. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this down in the comments below. And I'm gonna go ahead and find myself some dinner. I've been craving burgers, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and get that. But anyway, as always, do me a favor and do your best to stay safe and be well. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.
The unwritten policy was to sell the cocaine strictly to minority neighborhoods. Destabilize, demoralize.
I want drugs too.